I'm here at Canadian Open Bouldering Nationals with somebody who just finished the semifinals round and looks like you might be going into finals ranked first. It's Riley Galloway from Ontario. Riley, last year at Open Nationals, you came 8th, so you were just outside finals. For those of us that knew you, we were really psyched. That was really cool. But because you weren't in finals, probably were some people who never got a chance to see you climb. People are going to see you tonight on the live stream climbing in finals. So can you tell people who you are, where you're from, what your climbing history is?
Okay, well, I'm Riley. I've been climbing for, I think, 8 years now. I started at Climbers Rock in Burlington, then I went to Aspire for 2 years, and now I'm at Gravity in Hamilton. What else should I say?
Well, who are your coaches that you've worked with in the last little bit?
Well, my first coach was Nathan Lewis. He was great. And then I had Tom and Anthony from Aspire, and now I'm with Liz Moffat and Maya at Gravity. She's great. Liz and Maya are great.
All right. So this is weird semifinals rounds. We're seeing some names like Allison Best. I'm not sure right now if she's going to be through to finals, and she might have been my favorite coming in. And then some other names. Brahman Karnas has had a bad year. But the scores are all over the place. Can you tell me a bit about this round and why it worked so well for you?
Yeah. Well, I'm more of like a dynamic coordination kind of wacky, I'd say, climber. And this was really around like suited for me. The first climb was like coordination and then press, which is like I'm pretty good at. And the second one was like a lot of contortion and pressing, which I'm also pretty good at. And then the third one was a dyno, which I love. I love dynos so much. So I was so psyched when I turned on to see that. And then the cave one, not usually my style, but the holds were like pretty big, which I like. I like slopers, I like pinches. I'm not really a fan of crimps. So I turned around, it was more my style, and I was so happy. And I really didn't have any expectations coming in today, seeing as yesterday went so bad for me. Well, not so bad, but not as well as I wanted it to go. And I like coming in near the end, because less expectations. I was just excited to climb today.
Do you feel more pressure coming out to an Open Nationals like this with this kind of field? Or do you feel more pressure in the youth circuit right now?
I'd say I feel more pressure here in the Open circuit, because there's not as many people to compete against in youth. Like here I have to compete against Allison and Alyssa and Paige and Maddie. But in youth I really only have to compete against Sydney and who else is here? Tula maybe, and that's really it for the youth circuit. So I think more pressure here. There's just way more big names to compete against.
It's your second year in Open. Do you feel like you're prioritizing youth stuff still, or are you kind of like falling in love with the Open field? Which one do you feel like you focus on more?
I think as of right now, it's more focused on youth, seeing as I still have 2 more years of youth as well, and then I can like start focusing on Open more, seeing as I'm still in A. I'm still, I think, more of a youth climber, and I focus more on the youth, making youth worlds, and less on aspiring to make Open Cups and stuff like that.
Cool. Okay, going into finals. It's a couple hours away. Yeah. You said you didn't feel too much pressure coming into semifinals, so that's cool. Are you feeling any pressure going into this? If not, where do you see yourself falling with this kind of crowd?
Oh, well, of course there's pressure going into finals. I mean, I'm in first, but I don't really, I'm just happy to have made finals, so I think there's way less pressure, definitely, than this round today or yesterday, because I'm just happy to be here. I'm so happy to be in finals. I didn't know how today was going to go. It went way better than I thought it was going to go. My goal was like top 10, you know, but it ended up going way better than I thought it would. So there definitely is pressure, but I think less for me, which is good because I don't do very well with a lot of pressure.
Cool. Well, thanks for your answers. Good luck today in finals. Keep watching for more interviews, and I apologize if I cut your head off while I was doing the selfie camera work. Anyway, come back for more videos and watch the stream tonight on YouTube. Search for CEC Bouldering Nationals or something, and you can watch Riley and everybody else climb. Thanks, Ry.
Thank you.